Killed just before the session-long big bad evil guy fight in a cutscene. The title is the TLDR version. This is an older story that someone's comment in another post reminded me of. The quotes are not actual quotes, but approximate what I can remember from the conversations. Back around the early 2000s, I was in a long-term campaign. We had just gotten to the big bad evil guy fight, and the DM straight out killed my character in a cutscene. No saving throws, no chances to defend myself, just dead. I asked the DM why, and he said it was supposed to inspire the rest of the party to fight harder. Now what? And he replied that I was just going to have to wait. Wait for what? I asked. Can I pull one of my spare characters? He said that I couldn't, since it would be too contrived to drop in a character in the middle of a boss battle. So what am I supposed to do now? I asked, and he replied, you're just going to have to wait until the battle is over. So just before we get into combat with the boss, you kill me and I'm supposed to do what? Sit back and shut up and watch the battle? DM nods. I start packing my stuff and get ready to leave. DM is not happy with this decision. We go back and forth for a bit, and eventually and begrudgingly he tells me that there's a scroll of resurrection in the treasure for after the fight. I said, why bother? This is the end of the campaign. You said it yourself that once this guy's dead, you're stepping down, and Jeff, one of the other players, was going to start his campaign. So bringing me back after it's all over does nothing. I left at that point. Didn't play again until several months later when there was a looking for players notice at the game store. Ah, oldie but a goodie. Right off the bat, I know this is going to sound pointed to a lot of people, like the DM maybe had it out for OP, but I genuinely don't think that's the case. Maybe I'm naive, but this is a 2-year-long campaign with another campaign about to start with the same group, so any kind of conflict would have been way clearer than that by now. And this would have been a long time coming. No. I genuinely think this was the DM thinking he could do something awesome and tripping over his own shoelaces hard. In the 2000s, the trope of fridging another character to inspire the others was very common across most media, especially movies and comics. So I think the DM just thought he was gonna have a more epic moment than it was in practice, but he genuinely forgot that there's a player on the end of that severed limb who was gonna take offense. The logic is just too flawed for it to be malicious. Like OP says, resurrecting the character does nothing when the campaign is about to end, and having a whole other party member would be far more useful in the fight than other characters just fighting harder in their honor. I mostly wish we could know what the other players were doing while all this was going on, because I seriously would hope that they took issue with this as well, but it sounds like if they did say anything, they didn't say enough. Come on, Jeff, you're about to inherit these players, stick up for them! But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.